I'm Antonia Luisa Victoria Reyes Castillo, and join me as I explore the biggest, the coolest, and the tallest building in the Ateneo, the Rizal Library. So what are you waiting for? Come with me!
The Rizal Library adheres to the Yola School's dress code. This means that people who wear tank tops, short shorts, slippers, among other things, will not be allowed entrance.
To enter the library, you first have to have your ID scanned. This is the circulation counter. This is where you can borrow your books, return them, or pay your dues. The self-check machine allows you to check out your books anytime the library is open, especially if the line at the circulation counter is full. All you have to do is present your ID and the book you're going to borrow. So here's what we're going to do. First, you have to scan the barcode of your ID. There we go. And then, you have to make sure that the barcode of your book will be scanned as well. And press proceed. That's it. You've officially borrowed your book in 3 easy steps. The book corner is one of the committees of the book bench. It aims to show that not all the books inside the library are academic, but many of them cater to specific interests. We feature a set of books every month under a specific theme. And for the month of July, we have new beginnings. So come here, check us out. This is the reference and information section. And this is the library's desk. Hi, can I have my EBSCO password? My name is Victoria Luisa Antonia Reyes Sandoval, and my course is AMF, and my ID number is 1, 2, 3, 4. The EBSCO is where you can access everything, every journal article, every magazine ever published, as long as it's in the database where you can research on things. Thank you. The 4 computers here in the ground floor of the library are called the OPAC terminals. That stands for Online Public Access Catalog. As long as what you're looking for is in the library, you can search them here. All you have to do is type in the keyword, the title, or the author's name. After you're done searching for the book, you have to consider 3 things. First, the call number. Second, the location of the book. And third, which is most important, the status of the book, whether it's on shelf, checked out, or overdue. The research section is where your teachers can bring in their books, bring in their readings, and you can access them. However, undergrads can only walk until this point. Beyond this is for faculty and for graduate students. For example, if I'm a professor who wants me to look for a reading that she has placed here, I can just put her last name and I can search for whatever readings she gave me. For Pulse 100, you get Sir and Yeses. You can just type his name, his last name, press enter, and look for his last name. There we go. And there! You have the readings you have to have for him. And you're solved for the rest of the semester. You know how sometimes you forget your readings and you go home and then you remember that you should have gone to the library? Well, that problem solved. Because in the e-research section of the Rizal Library, you can actually access all the handouts because our amazing librarians have photocopied them and scanned them for you. The website's rizal.live.admu.edu.ph. Check us out. This right here is the Multimedia Resources Center, where you'll find shelves and shelves of documentaries, movies, and other educational videos. At the end of every school week, the book bench presents Friday Night Live inside the MMR. This is where you can watch movies for free. The movie collection of the library is extensive. It has everything from Shakespeare to Korean in 60 minutes. But if you think the movie collection's too academic for your liking, think again. Because the library has the B-movie. The Multimedia Resources Center has 4 rooms inside it. 2 audiovisual rooms, 1 music room, and 1 room for personal viewing. The foreign materials of the library stores all the magazines, journals, periodicals, and newspapers from all over the world. We have everything. We have Reader's Digest, National Geographic, and you have Sports Illustrated. But what happens if these serials get outdated? That's easy. The librarians will get them, compile them, and put them in thick books. Photocopying room is one of the most important areas of the library. It's where you can photocopy your readings, whether thick or thin, especially if you don't want to borrow them. There are 3 photocopy rooms inside the library, one in the 2nd floor, one in the 3rd floor, and one in the 4th floor. They're open from 8 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. daily, except during their lunch breaks from 12 to 1. If you're in the Rizal Library and you find yourself needing to access the internet but you don't have your laptop with you, you can head on to the Information Commons. We have lots of computer terminals where you can cram your paper, do your homework, surf the internet, or do other things. I don't know. If you're not the type to study alone, the Information Commons also have group study tables where you can meet up with your friends and discuss your work. Aside from computer usage, the Information Commons also provide a few more services: printing, scanning, and burning. You can always approach our quiz over here if you need further assistance. Circulation area stores books with call numbers that start from A to J, and these vary by subjects. For instance, this accounting book starts with the letter H. This is why you can find it here. If
If you're a regular undergrad, you can borrow for up to 15 books in 2 weeks. But if you're a Dean's Lister or a Merit Scholar, you can borrow for up to 20 books in 2 weeks.
Fourth floor has a Japanese collection and a fiction collection. And it has Japanese fiction collection. More than that, the fourth floor stores books with call numbers from K to Z. Let's go in. It's Kafka on the Shore! We have Kafka on the Shore. Are you a fan of Murakami? If you are, then the fourth floor is for you. We have Dancing the Sheep. We have, what's this? I don't know who this is, but it's a personal matter and it has a cool cover. The room. Oh! Ay, mali! Ito pala! You have the Lord of the Rings. You have the Lord of the Rings. I haven't learned yet. Oh my God! Bye, French. Hi guys, welcome to the 5th floor library. You know, sometimes it gets too quiet in the first 4 floors. That's why the 5th floor was made. It's air conditioned, it's made for group discussion, and third, it's big. And if the guard's not there, and if you're all alone, you can even do this. I can do cartwheels, what? Woo! Why do I even do this? The new library will go to the old library, also known as the Special Collections Building. The Special Collections Building has 6 sections. The Ateneo Library of Women's Writings, the Microfilm section, the Filipiniana section, the American Historical Collection, the Pardo de Tavera Room, and the Ateneo Art Gallery. Now in the Ateneo Library of Women's Writings, where donated materials of Filipino women can be found. And they don't have to be artists. Everyone is featured here. My name is Joy. I have many names. The microfilm section of the old Rizal Library is where you can find archival documents from the Spanish and the American colonization period. You can also find various theses and dissertations here. more exciting, you can find out what happened on the day you were born. Choose next leader wisely. Pinoy's ask. Pinoy's ask. Whoa. Whoa.
Look at that, a year-end report. The American Historical Collection contains literature, other documents, and various artifacts during the American colonial period in the Philippines. Also, on the second floor of the Old Rizal Library is the Pardo de Tavera room. Let's come in. Sundan niyo ako. It may come off a surprise that everything in this room was donated by donors who gave the Rizal Library old books and documents. Is one of the oldest books in the collection. It's called the Flora de Filipinas by Manuel Blanco, and it was published in 1877. Hibiscus mutabi. This book is one of 6 volumes. It's about the plants, herbs, and flowers that can be found in the Philippines. And you know how much it's worth? 5 figures. $5 figures. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to touch it. I'm going to touch it. Sorry! The Filipiniana section of the Old Rizal Library houses material about the Filipinos and the Philippines. A perfect example would be this map right here. The Filipiniana section is where you can also find graduate theses and dissertations. The Mateo Ricci Study Hall. And it's not Matchy, it's the Mateo Ricci Study Hall. I'm going to jump off this ledge to go there. Bye guys, see you later. Don't stop me. Guys, the Mateo Ricci Study Hall has 2 floors. The first floor has individual study tables and computer terminals. The second floor has group discussion tables and the coffee shop, and you can eat there.